So it's a little bit different view than all of y'all are used to seeing me because COVID has hit our house and I'm quarantined to a room upstairs, not because I have it. Well, hell, I may have it. I don't know. I refuse to go take the test again. So, but my husband has definitely been tested positive. So he's downstairs. Bristen's on the other side of the house and I'm in this room. So good times, right? All right, let's start like we do all of our working Zooms. Let's start by doing our grateful journal. I want you to write 5 things that have happened in the last 24 hours that you are grateful for. For those of you just joining, please don't judge me. I've been quarantined to a room and I forgot to bring my hairbrush and curling iron in here. So you just get this. But hey, I kind of like this room. It has like positive sayings above the bed. Just the bed sucks. And now I know that I need to get this fixed before anybody else ever comes and stays with us. So 5 things that you are grateful for that have happened in the last 24 hours. I'm going to say I'm still kind of healthy. Though I think it's inevitable if COVID is in your house to be able to avoid it, right? And being as I'm the one who had to take him to the doctor and I'm the one who has to administer all that. I'm like the medicine Nazi around the house right now. And I've sprayed so much Lysol that could be the raspy sound that you hear. I probably inhaled it all in my lungs. Oh, freaking hate the COVID, right? Okay. My mom already sent me a message this morning telling me how terrible I sounded on the 7:15 call. Thanks, Mom. One thing on my grateful journal is 2020 is almost over. Are y'all ready for this year to be over? Though I saw a meme the other day that said, think what's going to happen when 2020 turns 21 and starts drinking. That was funny. I have seen some of the funniest memes in the last couple of days. Okay. So after you do your grateful journal, let's read our I am statements out loud. And I would encourage you to write some of your I am statements at the top of your notebook, your date book, your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 sheet, whichever, wherever you want to do it. Super important to have goals for this month. Now, if you heard me on my 7:15 call this morning, mine and Lindsay's, like I personally have already hit all my goals, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to really finish out this year, month even stronger. So one of the things that I have to work on is certain customers thriving for free that are not. So that is one of my positive affirmations this week, is that I will have all of them thriving for free. And can I tell y'all how glad I am all of you showed up this morning? I mean, this is usually like a vacation week for people. But I'm telling you, showing up this morning will just be a really good indication of how your 2021 is going to go, because you are basically setting the standard of how 2021 is going to go. Like you're staying in your groove. All right, after you've done your gratitude and after you've done your affirmations, let's go in and go ahead and work on our birthdays. I didn't do my birthdays for the last couple of days, I guess because it was Christmas, so I had a lot to do yesterday. But I'm kind of changing my tune on how I want to, make sure I didn't lose y'all. No, you're still there. Of how I want to do my birthdays. So if you go into Facebook, and you go to events, and you go to birthdays. I'm I'm not really wanting to post on the day of their birthday because it just kind of gets lost in the hustle and all this stuff. So I go to the ones that I were yesterday and I say, "Yikes, I missed posting on your wall. How was your big day?" And that's kind of where I go from that. Or I'm going to go into tomorrow's birthdays and just say, before the week gets away from me, because it's going to be crazy with COVID in the house, I just wanted to be the first to tell you happy birthday. So I could go future birthdays and I can go past birthdays, but today's birthdays I'm going to leave for tomorrow. So let's work on birthdays real quick. So real quick, whatever you do, if you missed yesterday's or day before, whatever, just say, "Yikes, I missed posting on your wall. I hope you had a great day. Did you get a ton of presents and a whole cake to yourself?" Like, try to end it with a question. Say something funny. If you're going to do tomorrow's birthdays, say, "Before the week gets away from me, I wanted to be the first to wish you a happy birthday. Do you have any big plans for your special day?" So let's work on that for just a minute. On Mike's, because I do all of Mike's birthdays too, I could say, "Before the week gets away from me, since I'm down with COVID," I'm not going to do that. Totally sell him out. Getting the COVID in my house. Y'all, I had to tell y'all a story. So for now, 8 months, every single morning I wake up at 6 o'clock. I plug something between 5:30 and 6. I plug something in my ear to be listening, motivational, and I disinfect this entire house. I wipe down every handle, every toilet, everything anybody can touch, the entire house. The downstairs alone takes an hour. Every single day I have done that. And that dang COVID still made its way into my house. Can you believe that? But I guess once it's done, I don't have to do that anymore. It's just going to be a dirty house. I'm like, how did this happen? And it apparently appears that it was somebody who was in our house for Christmas that wasn't feeling well when they came in from out of town. If you finish up your birthdays, go straight into your custom conscious comments. Guys, this morning while I was listening to a call, since I can't leave my room, I wasn't disinfecting the house, obviously. Um, I was commenting on people's Christmas pictures. I did 22 this morning before, literally in about 15 minutes. And I just said, "Oh my gosh, your kids are growing up. How old are they now? Oh my goodness, I can't believe how much all of you have changed. Oh my goodness, who all got to come in for Christmas?" Or I commenting on crazy amount of Christmas pictures. That will be the easiest one for you to do. So after you finish your birthdays, go try to find 10 people who are non-thrivers, comment on their picture, and end with a question. This is very, very important habit that you need to do every day through the whole next year, every single day. Okay. And go. I'm still working on Mike's birthdays. If you've just joined us, you should be working on your birthday post or commenting on people for their birthday, and you should be doing your 10 custom conscious comments. I do sound super stopped up. I got to get that taken care of. That's going to drive me insane. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Stacy, there is really no cheap way to do that. And it's just something that I use as a tax write-off. So I do put them in one of the little bubble wrap envelopes that's like this big, and send out 1 or 2 day samples. The most professional looking way and free shipping is to do it through Lavelle's sample mail outs, which is 3 days. But the problem with that is I have some that have now been 2 weeks and they still haven't gotten their sample because of shipping issues. So, and on birthdays, y'all know that I only send 1 day. So it doesn't do me any good to send, I don't like to send the 3 days for, through Lavelle, but, I would definitely say that 390 is about the price that I have to do. And so just make sure that before you send out a birthday message that you've definitely done your follow-ups on that. They have a free account with you, all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, that's the cheapest way to do it. Sorry. Okay, if you are finished working on your custom conscious comments and your birthdays, let's go, after you've done all your custom conscious comments, go find a story in the Lavelle fan page and find one that you like, share it, make some comments about it, and get that one piece of social media done today. It is super important that when you share a story from the Lavelle fan page that you're actually saying something about it. Like today I pulled Brittany Williams's dad's picture and wrote something about it because I liked the way it was a good before and after picture. So go find something, say something about it, and then share it. Okay, so this morning we've made sure that we've done our birthdays. We've done our custom conscious comments. You've posted a LaBelle Facebook story. Right now, go ahead and put down that you've connected to 25 leaders, which is great. We've done our gratitude and we've done our affirmations. Now it's time to do some of our follow ups. Actually, no, let's finish our social media. Go look if y'all can. I don't know if you can pull up my story, but super important on working your stories each and every day. As we say all the time, you need to do something inspirational. I actually found an inspirational quote that one of my friends had posted. Then you want to do something informative about your 3 steps. So, um, Lavelle has some of the best pictures out there that you can use. Add something to it. If you'll look at mine, I have some words like moving around, making it active. And then I did a poll at the very end of my stories today that just said, who's ready for a trial pack? 3 days for $15, 30 days for $99. But that's because I have credits I can use. The 3 days for $15, those are the ones I am going to send out through Lavelle. Hopefully they get them on time. And then I just have people Venmo or Cash at me before I send that out. So you want to do something inspirational, informative about your 3 steps, and then try to do a poll at the end. Before and after pictures are great. Pull those from the LaBelle fan page so that you're actually have legit pictures. So I want you to work on your stories for a little bit. This takes a little bit of time each morning, but it's important that those are very consistent. People watch stories more than anything. So if you also have Instagram, do them on Instagram as well. Or if you have any other form of social media like Snapchat, do them on there as well. So take a few minutes to work on your stories. The next area we're going to move to, if you haven't finished that, or you may have already done it this morning, is your group work. How many of you, kind of tell me, put in the chat if you can, what groups are you a part of that you are constantly interacting in? Like mine is a golden retriever group, and then I also have a Texas A&M group. What are some groups that you're active in? Like Lindsay's is a Weight Watchers group. Tiffany Deeroff's is a Golden Doodle group. You can have a whole lot of fun in these things. What are some that you get active in, or if you don't know what groups you get in, let's talk about that for a second. Police wives groups, that's a great one. Keto, modern farmhouse decor. Ooh, but that would be good. A redhead group and a Leo group. That's awesome. I do not use stamps.com. I think Lindsay does. I think. But the point of being in a group, and if you go and look and you're in 4,000 groups and you don't play active roles in any of them, you need to get out of them. Those are messing up your algorithms. So I narrowed mine down to really 2 that I work in the most. Well, no, I guess it would be 3 because I have my golden retriever group, which has 3,600 members. And I kid you not, like I posted pictures of our golden retriever The 26th was her second birthday. I posted pictures in there of her birthday, and all these people came in and were like, "Happy birthday, Maggie." It's almost like they know my dog now. And then in my Texas A&M group, I do something every once in a while. That one's huge. But another one I'm in charge of is our Bridgeport High School parent group. So I'm constantly going in there and doing stuff, and I've become a lot of friends with a lot of local people who had kids at our high school that, you know, I might not know all the kids in the high school or their parents if you don't cheer, dance, play sports, do all the stuff that my kids do. So it's been a great eye opener. But I really want you, if you're not in a group, that you consistently, at least 2 to 3 days a week, go in and post something or comment on other people's stuff. I want you to really make that a big focus for 2021. You need to, that is your cold market if you want to be real. So why do we get in these groups? It's not to be salesy with all these people. It's to build relationships outside of your warm market. So in my golden retriever group, people who consistently comment on my stuff, I've already friended them. And I do have to write their name down that I friended them because of that group, because we're not going to have any friends in common, right? So I don't want it to be a weird situation. And I may just send them a message that says, "Hey, thanks so much for commenting on our sweet Maggie. I would love to see pictures of your dogs. Thank you for the information that you gave us about our golden retriever. I like people, you know, I say stuff like, I'm so glad there's people who are much more trained on this than I am, because we're new golden retriever. However, now that I've had her for 2 years, when people ask a question about crating, man, I feel like I'm a pro. So I'm building relationships that way with those people. Same thing I did with my parent group. So I really want you to make that a focus. Lindsay is really, really adamant about this. And in her Weight Watchers group, she has become really close friends with people. Well, then they want to know what she's doing outside of her Weight Watchers plan. And that's when she can open up to them about that. Let's see. Redhead group constantly talk about how they are allergic, have headaches, and I would love to do something, but I'm not sure how to help them without being obnoxious. And so I get that. So you might make sure you're friends with these people first before you just start sending them messages. And but let's say somebody comments on that in your group, friend request them. And then once they accept your friend request, pop them a message and say, "Hey, so you and I are friends in this redhead group, and I saw you complaining or saw you talking about how you're allergic or you have headaches or whatever. I just want you to know that I came across something that has helped me in this situation. Here's a website. Let me know if you want some more information, but I'm telling you, it's been a game changer." That could be something. Or you could start out with conversations, but if you honestly, you can go about it without sounding salesy, and you don't have to necessarily say, "I sell a product that helps with this," but you can just say, "I came across something that has truly, truly helped me as a redhead." You know, a Beagle group of New England. Woo! Moms of preteens. God bless you. Yeah, same thing I just said, Elaine. You know, don't comment in the group, you know, like say, "Oh my gosh, I felt the same way. I'll pop you a private message to tell you what I found," and friend request them and then send them that message. "Hey, listen, you know, I saw you commenting about this in our group. I've came across this that has really helped with whatever the situation is. Here's a website, check it out. Let me know if you want more information," or "I would love to send you more information," or "I would love to send you a sample. What's your address?" You know, you can go about it without sounding super salesy. But sometimes you just got to be bold and be like, "You people need to pay attention to me. I got some good stuff." Right? So I want you to put that on your calendar, even closing out the year, to make sure that you are working those groups. Okay. Now, that's also where you can add names to your friends list. So I start out my week seeing just exactly how many friends I have. And then, because I don't know how many people I'm going to friend request, how many people are going to accept, I write their names down, but I lose count. So on where it says names added on my 5 through 4 3 2 1 sheet, it's not just free accounts that I create. It's people that I'm adding to my network. So is being weird. And I really do try to add 2 people to my network every day. Whether we have friends in common, you know, there's all those suggestions that usually come up. If we have a lot of friends in common and they're not all Thrivers, I'm going to accept their friend request or I'm going to friend request them. Except right now, I can't find what I'm looking for. So that is definitely the names added. Okay, we're going to finish out with just doing our follow-ups. So last night, I always write on the back of my page who all my newest Thrivers are within probably the last 2 months. And today is my day to, hey, I just want to check in with you. How's everything going? Give me 1 or 2 things that you're loving about your Thrive so far, other than simplicity. I just want them to tell me. If they don't comment, and I've maybe asked them 2 or 3 times, something's going on. Either they haven't started or something like that. But today is a good follow-up day. And as I said on the 7:15 call this morning, please make sure all your people have received their orders. That is definitely something I discovered over the weekend. And of course, support was closed. So there was nothing I could do about it. But do a lot of follow-ups today. Your customer service is going to be huge. So take the time to do that. Anybody who did anything on your 30% off special, just send them a thank you today. It says, hey, thank you for being supportive of my business. I super appreciate it. But then that's also a really good, if you want to make a graphic that says, thank you for an amazing 2020. I appreciate you supporting my business, whether they ordered, had a free account, stopped ordering, it doesn't matter. If they thrived with you in 2020, that would be a great graphic to get out this week, just as a reminder. That's just a fun follow-up, which will take you quite a bit of time, I'm sure. All right, guys. Well, it is almost 8:15, and I'm going to jump off of here and download this, and I can tell that my throat's starting to get dry, and I should probably go check on my family and make sure they're all taking their drugs. You might say some prayers over this house. Again, I think I've sprayed so much Lysol that we're probably all going to have some lung issues when this is all over with. Can you take that in? Thanks, COVID. I now have the Lysol mess. I hope all of you have a great week. Hey, guess what? For those of you who don't know, we are bringing back the Lunch and Grows in January. So I really do hope that you will jump on board. They're going to be a little bit different because they were super time consuming and we love them. But we want to make them super effective, and Natasha and I will start that back up in January. But please make sure that you finish out this week without slowing. Don't take your foot off the gas. Don't slow down. Keep going, because you never know if tomorrow you might be running a fever and have COVID. Who knows? Make sure you're wearing your recharge patches. Keep yourself healthy. I appreciate all of you joining me this whole year, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.